Yo, what's happening guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Guys, today we are looking at Anarea Battle Royale. Now if you guys haven't heard about this, it's basically like H1Z1 2.0. Anarea Battle Royale was made by H1Z1 fans for the H1Z1 community basically. It's a new Battle Royale that's coming out next year. They actually just released their trailer today. Now as you guys can see here, this is a work in progress. This content is subject to evolve. Now you guys will see in the trailer, this is literally the alpha version of this game. So if you guys think that some things look not so good, you know, keep in mind that it isn't an alpha, and they are constantly working on it to bring it up to scratch and all that kind of stuff. I've seen a lot of people complaining, saying it's a disappointment and all that kind of stuff. I would say just kind of wait for a little while, let them finish out a few things, and you know, obviously it is a work in progress. But personally, I really enjoyed the trailer. But to start off the video, guys, let's watch the trailer together. Everybody do drop a like on the video if you guys are hyped for Anarea. Comment down below what you guys thought about it. Let's watch the trailer together, and then we'll go on ahead and break it down as well. So this trailer is 30 FPS, by the way. That's why it doesn't look as good as it possibly could do. They also added motion blur to the trailer.
Preorders available now on the official Anarea website.
Alright guys, like I said, pretty cool trailer in my opinion. It is just the alpha, things are going to get better, so don't get too concerned about certain things. But let's break it down. There's a lot of things in here that are very similar to H1Z1, and we are going to have a look and break down each of the scenes and see what we can basically notice from all of those. I have noticed a few things, and then to finish off the video at the end, I'll give you guys all of the bits of information about maybe PlayStation if some of you guys are interested in knowing about that. The player count, all that kind of stuff. Alright, so hopping straight into it here, folks. They've even got like a little PlayStation logo. But yeah, if you guys have a look at the first part of the map here, I think this is coming up. There's like a circus area, or like a fairgrounds type of area over here. I actually like how the assets look. It looks fairly modern. Obviously, they need to update like textures and you know, ambient occlusion and stuff on the windows. But like I said, this is just an alpha. So it is to be expected that it's not going to look perfect, but just generally the whole theme of the game and the whole, like, it kind of looks modern, and it looks a lot more unique actually than H1Z1's map. This map low-key gives me like a Modern Warfare vibe even, obviously not as good textures and graphics, but it's got a more modern feel to it, which is really good. I like how there's different types of walls, different types of cover. It's not just the same assets over and over again. Yeah, so here we can see the fairgrounds. And yeah, here's the first look at the, it's actually the M40A1, and we are going to get to hear it here. As you guys can see in the background, you know, obviously everything's not perfect. We've got like a little hill in the background. There seems to be a lot of high areas. Kind of reminds me of like the Z1 map a little bit here. And that's the M40 shot. Sounds pretty good. So here's our first look at the map really. So right here we've got a forest with an absolute ton of trees. I personally like this. Whenever H1Z1 took away all the trees, I didn't like that so much, but the fact that they've put a big forest in here with loads of trees, we've got a really unique, you know, sort of landmarks like a waterfall and stuff here. It just generally looks, the map, it looks a lot better than H1Z1's map already. Generally, the map looks a lot more like a sort of PUBG map even. A lot more detailed and a lot more unique than H1Z1's map at the minute. So as you can see, a lot of motion blur, which I'm not a fan of, but definitely gives me some PUBG vibes. I heard a lot of people complaining about the screen shake. I do agree that they definitely need to smooth that out a little bit. But I think just keep in mind that there is motion blur and the video is in 30 frames per second, so that will make it look a little bit more shaky than it would be. Also, I'm sure this is 1080p resolution that they're playing in, so just keep that all in mind, that you know, contributes to it all. But pretty interesting area here. We've got like a little factory. Like I said, it looks pretty unique as well. It looks like these might be explosive barrels, which, you know, we all love those. Now this right here is the first 2-tap we've seen in the trailer. Now by the looks of this is the AR. As you can see, it's fully horizontal recoil. Let's look at that 2-tap again. And, you know, as you can hear, the sound is very, very similar to H1Z1's AR. And just have a little look at this running animation here. The running animation is very, very similar, and the crouch walking animation as well. So going back to that part right there. So that's one headshot, one body shot, and another body shot. So it looked like a 3-shot kill if you mixed it in with a headshot. And that was a 4-shot body. I've slowed it down to a crawl so I can actually find out for you guys. But here we are, guys. We've got the old AR-15 model from H1Z1. I think it's actually an M16, but I think obviously they know that that means a lot to some people. And we've got the green ammo boxes from H1Z1, old H1Z1 as well. So obviously these guys are H1Z1 fans. They're trying to make a game that is good for the H1Z1 community. Black conveys here, just in case you guys didn't notice. And this seems to be like a little shipment type area. We seen this a little bit earlier. You can see some like apartment buildings in the background. Again, pretty unique area. I don't think I'll be a huge fan of this area, but once again, it just looks a lot better than H1Z1's assets. Everything's a lot more unique. So we get to actually see the weapon swap animation here. You can see that she pulls it out from behind her back. And that is the sound of a 2-tap. Yeah, so as you guys can see, playanaria.com, you can pre-order this for $15, $40 or $80. Depending on which one you pre-order. You get some unique skins and stuff like that, which I'm not sure if they're going to be tradable from the get-go, but yeah, it's definitely going to be a cool thing. Yeah, so these are the pre-order bundles right here. You've got standard, premium, and collector's pack. Now the standard pack's $15, gets you into the alpha. They said that they may make this free to play later, but if you want to play this as soon as it drops in alpha or beta, you need to pre-order one of these. For this one, you get the AK-47 Blue Lagoon. Looks pretty decent. It's not too bad. You get the standard badge, which is this one right here. Then next up, we've got the premium collection, which gives you this M40 skin and the blue AK. And you actually get a premium badge, this one right here, and 10 Anarea military crates, and 1,000 AX coins, which presumably is for buying more crates. Finally, the collector's pack, 25 military crates, 2,500 coins. The Blue Lagoon, you get a Desert Eagle Imperial, so there will be a Desert Eagle in this game, which is good. I hope that this game does add more weapons than H1Z1. I think like the community would not let Daybreak add weapons. If Anarea can add good weapons that are balanced, I think that would be really good for this game. In my opinion, they should sort of try to take it away from H1Z1 a lot. H1Z1 made its mistakes, it died for a reason. Anarea should try to keep it sort of fresh with new content and new weapons, and not only listen to H1Z1 players, in my opinion. Alright guys, so this is the original Kickstarter page right here. Now, as you guys can see, old Anarea, it used to look a lot different, but one kind of interesting thing that I want to show you guys is the stretch goals. A lot of you guys have been asking me about PlayStation, Xbox. It looks like they do have plans to release this on console at some point. Obviously $30,000 was their target for that. They made $10,000 in the Kickstarter. So it says here, advanced alpha version will be available before 2020, including advanced tools. Now I think that schedule's a little bit behind. And if you actually did pre-order one of these, you actually got a gold AR, which I will show you guys in a minute. But as you can see, 25,000 level prestige, quests, and ranking systems available for beta release. So I think just like as they get more pre-orders and stuff like that, they will be able to implement more of this kind of stuff into the game. There's going to be a training area, something similar to Combat Zone. And finally guys, just a few little bits of information. I keep an eye on the Discord, so I want to let you guys know that the developer said that the graphics will strongly change in the next couple of months. They do want to work on things. This is not the final product, like I said. I do want to say to the H1Z1 community, please be patient with AXC. They're a brand new company, they're not Daybreak. We've all got fucked over by Daybreak at some point. And look, I understand your frustration, but don't take it out on AXC. They're a brand new company. They're old H1Z1 players and they want to make a good game for us and make the right choices and not be affected by investors or higher ups at the company. They do want to make us a good game, they've got good intentions, so give them a chance. It's a blank page. This game is a blank page. Treat it like that, you know, don't treat it as if this is Daybreak making the game. This has nothing to do with Daybreak, so definitely keep that in mind. Be respectful to the developers, give them some feedback, talk to them, and like, let's actually grow this community as a good community, not a fucking toxic community like H1Z1 was. Guys, if you have any questions, I'm going to keep you guys all up to date with all Anarea news. Make sure you guys subscribe and turn on your notifications if you guys do not want to miss any news on Anarea Battle Royale. I'm going to reach out to the Anarea developers and I'm going to see if I can do something with them. Maybe try to get early gameplay or try to, you know, do a Q&A or something with them. So if you guys have any questions, you know, put them in the comment section down below and I will ask them and I'll let you guys know in the next video. But that's it guys, thank you very much for watching. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Comment down below, let me know what you think about Anarea, and subscribe if you guys are brand new. Until next time guys, this has been King, good luck and peace out.